First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Indianapolis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Devontae Smith on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Good. 180.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Hurts pass.
It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Picked up on the play.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Good. Tiger Hornet. Man. Banjo.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got a man, complete. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Lions. Panther 11.
Throwing to start the drive. Sewell. A short one there, caught by Warren. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. 6, 18, 5, 7 targets.
From the gun on third down. Sewell. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
No touch that. Right anyway, no touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They go play action with Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Anyway, 63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. The rookie from Texas Tech on target there. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Down the field, he's got one. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Drag. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren from 10 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to run it here. And he'll get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. What a spin. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sewell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
The Colts had 0-13 here on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels. Because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Got his man, it's Warren. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And 23 yards to pick up there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sewell. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Pitts with a quick throw, complete. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And down to the 29-yard line.
66 yards.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
4 more yards.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Eagles.
From 4 yards out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it 21-8.
21. Colts 8.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Sewell. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, Sewell. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
18, 5 in.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Sewell. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
70.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Ready. 68. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Sewell. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The final shot before break. Sewell. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, go.
Looking to throw. Sewell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
60. Here we go. Start. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Sewell. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Warriors 70. Cup 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sewell. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Sewell. That is incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to run it back and try it again. Maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Sewell. And it is caught. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to throw. Sewell. Touchdown, Colts. Tyler Warren. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Colts 16.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Tiger Hornet. Kyle love Yeti. Hey, Silver. Delta.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be tackled. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. A game there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
63. Delta set. Kyle love Yeti.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Great. Set. Delta.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Operating from the gun, Sewell. A short one there, caught by Warren. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Looking to throw. Sewell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ready? Dragon 6. 70 left. Trap 50. Trap. No. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Sewell. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Number 13.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Go.
Off play action. Sewell. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Motion. Ready?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sewell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's the game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I should chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, that's the last thing that you got to do about it now. So when you do throw the ball, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Colts are right back in this football game. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce
and he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
19, truck.
And they'll run it here. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Here's third down and 5. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone will be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
This is first and 10. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
There's that man again. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Up the middle they go. Run. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. When they done everything that I love. Yeah, everything that I love.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Red. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
16 yards.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's first and goal.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leads them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Eagles, it's just their 3rd win on the campaign as they move to 3-11 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's now 14 games without a win, with time running out to try and get one. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our